Hi, my dear children. How are you all? Hope all are doing well. Children, what is love? L-O-V-E, love. Everyone knows that. We all have that emotion, love. Love means affection. Different kinds of loves are there. Love for our parents, love for our teachers, love for our pets. I know most of you have a pet at your home, like parrot, fish, cat, rabbit, like these pets. And you love it very much, isn't it? Okay, and some are keeping the parrots in the cage, in an ornamental cage. Will it like to live in the cage? Do you think like that? No, never. Never a parrot like to live in a man-made or ornamental cage. It wants to be free in the sky and fly with their friends, isn't it? Okay, and today we are going to learn a new lesson. The parrot who wouldn't talk. The parrot who wouldn't talk. Famous Indian writer Ruskin Bond has written this story. Have you ever heard Ruskin Bond? He is a famous Indian story writer. Most of his life he spent in Dehradun, and he likes to write about forest, hill station and the people of this region. And the parrot who wouldn't talk, this story also same like that. When he was Suri and when he was small one, that time he wrote this story happened there. And most of his story as autobiographical, means real stories. Okay, and our lesson, the parrot who wouldn't talk. It is such a story, and it happens in the Mussoorie. That time people like to keep parrots or parakeets. Parakeets means like parrot. It's one type of parrot. Most of the people like to keep in their home as pet. But here Ruskin Bond and his grandfather don't like to keep the parrot as a pet in the cage. But their Aunt Ruby wants a parrot as a pet. And she got a parrot from the bird catcher. And she kept in the cage and tried to teach it to talk. Normally, the parrots will imitate the people when they say something like steady child steady, or don't be greedy, like that. And they used to call any members' names also. But Aunt Ruby bought this parrot and kept in the cage and tried to teach these parrot to talk. I am explaining this story very shortly. We will explain in our textbook. But it's not ready to talk. Then what happened? Aunt Ruby is wearing spectacles. Sometimes she will go in front of the cage and forcefully she will teach the parrot. Then she failed and she was very angry, and she told, you can't sing, you can't dance, you can't do anything like that. And she did not care. After that, she did not care her parrot, but our child, Ruskin Bond. He took that responsibility to take care of the parrot. The parrot loved with him, and Ruskin Bond also loved the parrot. And the parrot was very happy to take green chilies or tomatoes from the child. One day, when all were in a nap means afternoon sleep, short sleep, Ruskin Bond was feeding the parrot. Then parrot went off and flew away in the sky. Then grandpa came there and asked about this one. Then child replied, the door was quite loose, but purposefully he opened the door and parrot went away. Okay, like this story is going on. Now you can watch one video, an animated video about this story, then you can understand more about this story. Okay, children?
The Parrot Who Wouldn't Talk.
When I was growing up in Mussoorie, almost all our neighbors kept a pet parrot or a parakeet. Sometimes these birds would learn to say things like, study child, study, or don't be greedy, don't be greedy. These words and phrases were of course learned after somebody had repeated them many times in front of the bird. But our parrot refused to talk. He had been brought up by Aunt Ruby from a bird catcher. Grandmother and grandfather did not want a caged bird as pet, but Aunt Ruby insisted. But the parrot did not like her at all. Kiss, kiss, Aunt Ruby would say, putting her face close to the bars of the cage. But the parrot would move back, his beady eyes getting smaller with anger. One day he lunged forward and pushed my aunt's spectacles off her nose. After that, Aunt Ruby did not like the parrot anymore. She started making faces at him and calling out, "You're useless, can't talk, can't sing, can't dance." Grandmother then put me in charge of feeding the parrot. He was quite happy to take green chilies, pieces of papaya, and ripe tomatoes from my hands. I also gave him slices of mango. One afternoon, I gave the parrot his lunch. By mistake, I left the cage door open. Seconds later, the bird flew away. Grandfather came to the veranda and said, "I see your aunt's parrot has escaped." "I am very sorry. I left the door open by mistake," I said. Aunt Ruby was upset. I thought we would never see the parrot again, but a few days later, I found the bird sitting on the veranda railing and looking at me. Unselfishly, I gave him half my mango. Just then, Aunt Ruby came outside and cried out,
"Look, it's my parrot. He must have missed me."
He looked angrily at my aunt and shrieked,
"You're useless. Can't talk, can't sing, can't dance."
Aunt Ruby turned ruby red and ran inside. The parrot became a regular visitor to our garden. Whenever he saw Aunt Ruby, he would call out, "You're useless, can't talk, can't sing, can't dance." The parrot had learned to talk after all.
Children, take your textbook and open page number 55. Lesson 5. The Parrot Who Wouldn't Talk. Before starting the lesson, you just write today's day and date at the top of the page. Okay. Lesson 5. The Parrot Who Wouldn't Talk. The Parrot Who Wouldn't Talk. Now what is the warm up here? Tell your teacher what is happening in this picture. What's happening in this picture that you think, and find out the answer. Okay. Now come to our lesson. When I was growing up in Missouri, Missouri is a place, a hilly area. When I was growing up, I means who is here? Ruskin Bond, the author of this story. Who is the author of this story? Ruskin Bond. When I was growing up in Missouri, when he was, I means here Ruskin Bond. When he was growing up in Missouri, almost all our neighbors kept a pet parrot or parakeet. Parakeet means a type of parrot. Sometimes these birds would learn to talk. Sometimes these birds, parrots or parakeet, parrots would learn to talk. You know that, you know about that. Parrot will talk. They would say things like, "Steady, child, steady," or "Don't be greedy, don't be greedy." Okay, these words and phrases were, of course, learned after some member of the household had repeated them many times in front of the bird. How can a parrot learn these words or phrases? Of course, how it can learn? Learned after some member of the household, member of the family had repeated them many times in front of the bird. People keep the parrot cage in their house, inside their house. Okay, and some members will tell like these words or phrases in front of the parrot, then parrot can imitate the family members. But our parrot refused to talk. Our parrot, our character of this story, parrot, refused. Refused means what? What is the meaning of refused? Yeah, say no. Not ready. Refused to talk. Aunt Ruby had bought. Aunt Ruby, this child's aunt, what's her name? Ruby, had bought it from a bird catcher, a hunter who sold caged birds. He had sold caged birds. And Aunt Ruby bought this our parrot from a bird catcher. Though granny and grandfather, granny means grandmother, and grandfather, grandmother and grandfather were not happy about keeping caged birds as pets. Why? It's not good to keep the birds in the cage. It wants to free in the sky. So, granny and grandfather were not happy about keeping caged birds as pets. Aunt Ruby insisted on means made a demand. She wants that. Insist on keeping the parrot and teaching it to talk. But Aunt Ruby made a demand that keeping the parrot and teaching it to talk. She wants to teach the parrot to talk. But the bird immediately disliked my aunt. But the bird, this parrot, immediately, soon or rapidly disliked. Liked means what? Loved. Disliked means not liked my aunt. The parrot did not like the Aunt Ruby. Okay? And here are some questions. How do parrots and parakeets learn to talk? Parrots and parakeets learn to talk when any of the member of the family had repeated them many times in front of the bird. Some words or phrases repeated in front of the birds, parrots, and they learn to talk. Where does Aunt Ruby get the parrot from? The Aunt Ruby got the parrot from a bird catcher. Okay, now take page number 56. Next page. And how she tried to teach parrot? Kiss, kiss. Aunt Ruby would coo, putting her face close to the bars of the cage. Very close the cage. Bars of the bars means this one. And she putting her face close to the bars of the cage. But the parrot would back away. What parrot did? Parrot would back away because it disliked her. Its little eyes, parrot's little eyes, getting even smaller with anger. And it was very anger and getting its eyes very smaller. Already it is very small eyes, and when she asked to kiss to teach these words, and the little eyes getting even smaller with anger. Once it suddenly dived forward, rushed forward. It suddenly rushed forward. Dived means rushed forward and knocked on Ruby's spectacles. Knocked means what? Parents and other birds are knocking the grains or food. Knocked on Ruby's spectacles off. Spectacles, this one, off her nose. After that, Aunt Ruby stopped showing her love for the parrot. After this incident, Aunt Ruby stopped showing her love for the parrot. She also disliked the parrot and she did not care the parrot. She became unfriendly towards the poor bird. The bird was very poor and she became unfriendly towards the poor bird. She made faces at it and called out, "Can't sing, can't dance." After this incident, whenever she see this parrot, she made faces at it, at the parrot, and called out. What she called out? "Can't sing, can't dance," and other nasty comments. Nasty comments means rubbish comments, foolish comments at this poor bird. It became my job to feed the parrot. Then Aunt Ruby became unfriendly towards the parrot, and whose job is now to feed the parrot? It became the child or Ruskin Bond's job to feed the parrot. It looked quite happy, but when he took the responsibility to take care of the parrot, it looked quite happy. The parrot looked quite happy to receive the green chilies and ripe red tomatoes from my hands, from the child's hands. When it was the mango season, I got to eat a couple of mangoes while feeding the parrot. While feeding the parrot, he also got a couple of mangoes. Okay, and here I think we can stop now. Put a tick mark and read till here 3 times. Okay, children? Once again, let us read from the beginning. Lesson 5, The Parrot Who Wouldn't Talk. When I was growing up in Missouri, almost all our neighbors kept a pet parrot or parakeet. Sometimes these birds would learn to talk. They would say things like, "Steady, child, steady," or "Don't be greedy, don't be greedy." These words and phrases were, of course, learned after some member of the household had repeated them many times in front of the bird. But our parrot refused to talk. Aunt Ruby had bought it from a bird catcher who sold caged birds. Though Granny and Grandfather were not happy about keeping caged birds as pets, Aunt Ruby insisted on keeping the parrot and teaching it to talk. But the bird immediately disliked my aunt. "Kiss, kiss," Aunt Ruby would coo, putting her face close to the bars of the cage. But the parrot would back away, its little eyes getting even smaller with anger. Once it suddenly dived forward and knocked Aunt Ruby's spectacles off her nose. After that, Aunt Ruby stopped showing her love for the parrot. She became unfriendly towards the poor bird. She made faces at it and called out, "Can't sing, can't dance," and other nasty comments. It became my job to feed the parrot. It looked quite happy to receive the green chilies and ripe tomatoes from my hands. When it was the mango season, I got to eat a couple of mangoes while feeding the parrot. Okay, children, read 3 times. Okay, thank you so much.